Yo, 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 yo. We're about to get started. Let me fix my screen. What up, what up, what up? We're about to get started. Let me fix my screen. We got 5 minutes till open. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a pretty good weekend, man. The Ravens won. I'm very happy about that. Get situated here. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let me make sure you can. Oh man. All right. Um. Shoot. All right, just getting the screen fixed right quick. Shit. Is that my full screen? Yep. Okay, that's good now. All right, let's go to some charts. Let me pull up tradingeconomics.com. Check for news. Doesn't look like we have anything today. There's a couple things, but nothing too important. Tomorrow we got retail sales. We do have some earnings this week. All right, we're about to get mark some levels on the charts. We're going to use some pivot points today as well. All right, we got all that up. Where the hell did trading economics go? All right, there's all that. So I'm gonna try to speak a little more clear when I'm on here. Sometimes I start to mumble and stuff. Send the link out. Shit. SPY is at 434. Well, we're about to mark our pre-market levels. SPY's at 433.70. Okay. Let's mark pre-market high. Alright, it's pre-market high and low for SPY. Right? Is shit. It's 10:16. I dropped a crazy video, I think on Friday, about how two trades with us from last Friday and this past Friday could have took you from $100 to like 20K, or from 1,000 to like 200K. It's insane. After the day was over, I was just sitting there doing the math. I couldn't believe it, man. Qs are above pre-market high. All right, we have Qs marked up and the SPY. If you guys are in chat, please drop a comment, drop tickers in the chat, drop some stops. Let's see what SPY does here. Wow, Qs look strong, man. Look for close above pre-market on SPY before you go long. That's what I would do. Wow, 433 to 430, 430. That's a dollar move already. SPY's trying to close above pre-market. Q's already above pre-market. Wow, SPY's strong. I have a SPY 436 call expiring tomorrow. See if we hold this pre-market. Stop loss would be below pre-market high. Look at Qs, man. Qs are really strong. Qs would have been the one to take. Alright, we're up 5%. Oh boy. Here we go. Here goes SPY, baby. Wow. We're going to watch this closely. We're up 7%. Beautiful. Qs are strong, man. They're ripping. Look at that. I think I might take Qs on my other account. Remember, none of my calls are financial advice. It's just what I'm doing at the moment. 371 call on Qs. Just got filled. We're already up on that. 4% on that one. We're going to watch these closely. 10%. Beautiful. SPY going. SPY's having trouble. 18% on Qs. Oh my gosh, Qs is a tank today. 20%. Shit. Where's SPY? SPY, man. It's fucking. SPY's gotta help the Qs out, man. This thing can really go. Look at that extension on the Qs. Bitcoin's up 5%. Seeing a lot of buying this morning. There we go. That's what I like on SPY. All right, now we're up. Trying to watch two trades on two different accounts. Wow, look at that extension on SPY. Great way to start the day. And check my Qs. Qs up 33% on that call out. Look at the Qs go, man. Look at that. Is this going to be one of them days where we run all day? SPY still looks. Shoot. They want higher. Imagine if we called it off the open. I mean, we called it about 2 minutes after open, but. A lot of selling on SPY and Qs. We're going to try to hold this. I was close to taking profit. I've let a lot of profits on the table by taking profit too early. We still want to make sure this trade is green. I did take one off on SPY and Qs. Still up about 5-6% on both. We're up to like 15% on SPY and 30% on Qs. SPY's got to help Qs out here. Anyone in here today? No one's here today? Oh, I like that. I like that buying right there. Shoot. Damn it. Um, Brandon, you in here today, bro? Q still above pre-market high. SPY falling out. And that is why you take profit, ladies and gentlemen. That is exactly why we take profit. Look at that. Q still look okay above pre-market high. SPY. We still got a runner on each one, SPY and Qs. Let's look at the markets. Everything's pretty green. Q's gonna retest this pre-market high right here. I think we're gonna stay patient for a few minutes to see what's gonna happen. We still got runners on them calls. It would have been nice to have been all out and got done with that trade, but after last week leaving all them profits on the table, we wanted to be careful with that. I wouldn't add more right here. I would just wait a few minutes because it's only been 15 minutes of the market open, excuse me. I could have sworn we were really about to go for the next half hour. I like cues off that pre-market low right there. See if SPY and Q can hold up for a second. SPY's trying. SPY's really trying. We need some help from Q's now. Q's were just strong as hell, and now it's acting weak. Could be because SPY's at resistance. We need some help. Let's go. I took two Q 369 calls expiring today. This is not looking for a big trade on this, just a quick scalp. Stop loss is pre-market high. There we go. Beautiful. We're up 5%. Keep going. We're going to take profit on this quickly. Let's go. If we can get a little run on this. Shoot. What the hell's up with that? I don't like that. That rejection. What the fuck? Don't like that at all. SPY's trying to get above pre-market now. If SPY can do that, that'll really help us. I mean, we still have SPY call expiring tomorrow as well. We're going to close and get out of some of these positions here in a second. Can we hold pre-market high on Qs? We're not out of these 369s just yet. We're watching this very closely. We were about to be at our stop loss. We just want to give this a second. I should have been more patient after the open, taking profit, but you know, everything's hindsight's 2020. Qs seem to be struggling now. There we go. Look at that bind. Beautiful. If we can get up to where we rejected earlier, man, this could be a 50% trade. This could be really nice. Be careful through here. Watch for another rejection. Good SPY. I love that. I love that. Need to see more of it. You can't fold here. Cannot fold here. Trying to hold this pre-market high on the 5-minute on Qs. SPY's trying to close above it. I got so much going on my phone, man. We got two 369 Q calls, SPY 436 call expiring tomorrow. We gotta get going here. Let's get some run. There we go. We need to close above here and we could really make some nice chunk of change on these. It's struggling. We need some buying like we had right off the open. There we go. Damn it. Where's SPY? SPY's popping. Beautiful. Take keys with it. Take keys with you, buddy. We're just going to keep switching right back and forth on these. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. We could get out profitable right here. We're going to give it a second. Qs has to hold up. SPY looks better than Qs now after Qs was super strong off the open. We need Qs to hold up. What the hell are you doing, Qs? Qs has gotta hold up, man. Because now it's slowing SPY down. We need them both right at each other's back, helping each other, both ripping. I want to see a big candle on Qs here. Look at that on SPY. Beautiful. Let's go, baby. Q's still struggling. I don't get how. I'm not confident in the Qs now. Come on, SPY. Let's get some green. I see a lot of buying on the tape. Hard rejection. Not quite yet, though. getting out of our Q calls right there for break even. I'm done with these. I'm done with the damn Q calls. I watch them rep right after we got out. We still got one Q call on my other account. I still got the SPY 436 expiring tomorrow. Oh, now Q's wants to hold up while SPY wants to tap. That's hilarious. That's so funny. That's so funny, bro. That's exactly what we were waiting for, too. Got no one in the chat today? Where the hell is everyone at, man? If we don't get above this here, I think we go down for a minute. Start trending down. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Some wild price action this morning, I'll tell you that much. Gotta push higher. Q's and SPY both need to be above pre-market high. Stressful morning already with that price action, man. Look at that. Q's trying to pop now. SPY's dipping. Q's trying to pop. Look at that. A lot of volume coming in. If we still had our Q calls, man, we'd be banking right now. I still have one on my other account. I didn't like it though. It was dangerous. It was very dangerous. Still not completely confident in it. We're in right here. Wow. Let's see what those are worth now. The QQQ 369s. Are worth 79. That would have been $20 a contract. It's still a little touchy up here. I'd still watch for this to reverse. Where the hell is everyone at today, yeah? Damn it, man. Look at Q's go. Spy and Q's are literally just playing around this morning. They're just playing with people's emotions right now. One will be strong for a minute or two, and then the other one's weak, and then it switches. And then, like, Q's were weak through here while Spy was trying to pop. And then Q's got strong out nowhere, and Spy was trying to hold Q's back, it looks like. It'd be nice if our 436 calls could be in the money today for Spy. They're 1 day expirations. Need a. Oh, man. Gotta close above this, break above this resistance here. I think we can. People are definitely buying this thing up today. That price action off the open was beautiful. If we could have gotten calls here. That's from 366.60 to 360.60, $2 move in like 5 minutes. And you didn't have any drawdown, just straight green. We're gonna take a smoke real quick before anyone's on here. Well, I see some people are on here now. If you're on here, just drop something in the chat so I know. Um, we took some Q calls, spy calls. Spy we called, I guess, about right here. Q's, man, we were just in it again right here. We ended up like breaking even. I just did not like this price action. And then as soon as I sold, this thing ran up like that right there. But I still don't like it. It just feels sketchy this morning. Like it just, I mean, it is Monday and it is the first 30 minutes on a Monday. So uh, it was just like it seemed very volatile. Still have Spy 436 call expiring tomorrow. We're still green on that. Would have been nice to catch this run up right off the open. I mean, we were up 40%. I did take one contract off of each, but I'm still holding one, trying to maximize profit. Last week we left a lot on the table. Um, I did a video on how two trades you could have taken $100 to 20,000 or $1,000 to 200K. They were both on Fridays, so it was the first trade was not this past Friday, but the Friday before, where we got a huge move on SPY. When we called out 426 calls at low a day on SPY, and then if you would have put that 1,000 in, you would have turned it to like, what was it, 20K or something. And then the next Friday, so 3 days ago, last Friday here, we had another crazy trade we called out. We didn't hold all the way like we should have. We're trying to maximize these runners and find a good strategy to take profit, lock in profit, but leave some runners. So that's what we're going to do from now on. Q's Inspire literally just like, I don't know, it's in the win. So one will get weak and all red, then the other one gets all green and strong like this right now. And then Spy will be red. But just a minute ago, Spy was the one trying to hold and pop, and Q's was the one being red and just holding it back. It's like they just keep doing it to each other. I'm gonna run the dog out right quick, and I'm gonna be watching shorts from up there. I'll be right back in about 3 minutes. I think we still go up, but it was just sketchy. Man, if Q's get back up past here, look at all that, man. Our Q calls would have been banking right now. I still have a Q call on my Weeble. It would have been banking. I wonder if this could be like a cup and handle. Boom. I don't know. I'll be right back, guys. About 3 minutes. Let me mute up right quick. We back. Our SPY calls are looking good still. We're at high day. Look at Q's, man. Damn it. Our contracts will be like 75%, 100% by now. Damn, bro. We had the 369 calls at $60. We're back green on our Q calls that we have on the Weeble small account. SPY popping big times. Check Google. It's probably the weakest live I had. Usually I got 5, 6, 10 people in here. I don't know where everyone's at today. My SPY call's up 20%. Let's go, baby. Looking good, man. If SPY runs some more, this contract's really gonna go. 24% on SPY calls. We're gonna be quick with the trigger to take profit if we see something happening. Qs look good now. Damn it, man. So we were right in our call positions, but we cut them Q calls a little early. I did not like it. It was dangerous down here. 26%. Can we keep going? Q's getting stronger. Alright, we're out of our spy calls. Damn, would have been nice to catch that on cues, bro. Look at that extension we were in right here, 367.48. That's $1.50 move. Starting off the day green on a Monday is very important. Q calls back up 6%. Now we're back up 15%. Let's go, baby. Look at SPY, man. Look at that. And 436s will probably be in the money. It's all good, though. We took profit. Hopefully, any of you guys watching were able to maybe take a trade, make some money. Remember, my trades are not financial advice. It's just my trading journey, what I'm doing, my knowledge, everything. Um, and I am not perfect at all. I think I have about 16, 17 wins now, about 3 or 4 losses since we started the live stream. Watch for rejection. We should keep going. We should really keep going up here. Let's look at TLT. Please, if you're watching, drop a ticker in the chat. Let me know what you're watching, what are you thinking, all that stuff. Like I said, usually we got about 8, 10 people in here. I don't know where everyone's at today, but it's all good. Hopefully some people come through in a little bit. Tell my brother to come through. Looks like we could have possibly got out at the perfect time. We got out right here on our 436 calls, 1 day expiration. Remember, 1 day expirations are a lot less volatile than 0 day expirations, and if you're still right in the move, if you're going long or short, if you're correct, like you're still gonna bank because the 1 day expiration has more time on it. Google, that could be a rising wedge almost. It's important to start the week green on all your accounts, just to get the confidence going, the good energy. You don't want to start off red or have a green trade and let it turn red. That's the worst thing you could possibly do. Say I was green on these SPY calls or these QQQ calls right here. I wanted this. This is exactly what I was looking for. But we could have rejected right here and broke right through pre-market, and it would have been really ugly. Like to see SPY consolidate and then make a move higher. Let's pull up some pivot points. $438.85. I think we still have a gap on the daily. Yep, this gap right here. Look at that 5-minute chart, man. Oh, we're up 25% on our Q calls. Damn, our Q calls would have banked, bro. They'd be in the money right now. That was the trade we wanted and needed. Damn. We still have one Q call, man, but this is lighter. It's a 371. I had 369 calls down here. And if I just held for another minute, it was dangerous. That I mean, we were starting to reject. We had this extension. Boom, 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 boom. That was beautiful. I'd like to get a little more out of this QQQ call. I'd like to get a little more out of it. All right, back at 24%. If we can hit 50% on these, I'll be very happy. I have my finger on the trigger. I see SPY starting to get some selling. Because I grabbed this one so early on this account, it should be up way more because we were up at the same, like right here on the first run up. And we're even higher now. But because of the time deterioration, that hurt us a little bit. We're going to stay patient with this one. We don't got much to lose. It's a small trade that could turn into a large trade. Looks like some volume coming in. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. Let me move my mic closer. There's some nice buying on SPY. Excuse the dog barking. If it barks, I'll mute up. AMD up $2 today. Google running. There we go. That's the buying we want to see. 30%. Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that buying, bro. That SPY calls would be so. Damn, man, I just let a lot of games run through my hands. Be careful in here. Shit, I just exited out. Close to being all out. I do want to take advantage of the upside on this, but don't want to lose profit. Alright, we're still looking good. SPY and Q's both still look good. Beautiful. Finger on the trigger there just in case. You're in a QQQ 371 call, about to take profit for about 40%. Is it running out of steam? Need some buying. There we go. Back at 44%. Oh my gosh, look at that buying. Look at that. $60%. Oh my gosh, look at that. 73%. It's still going. Oh my gosh. 82%. 83%. Oh my gosh, 89%. We are all out here. Beautiful trade. My SPY calls would have been crazy too. Damn. I hope someone saw that. Man, look. Look where we entered Q's at, guys. We entered Q's down here. Look at that run up. 367 to 370. That would have been a $3 move on the 369 calls. I don't even want to see what they're worth now. I really didn't. Fuck. I bought them for like .60. They're worth 158 now. That would have been $200 right there on two contracts. Wow. Look at that buying. This is insane. We were in Q 369 calls. We had SPY 436 calls. Damn it, man. I mean, we made some money, but if I could have held them QQQ calls, I just didn't like the price action down here, man. It was like, it just felt dangerous. It was like kind of pretty volatile through here. And then especially with SPY as well through there. SPY was underneath pre-market high at that point. Let me drop in chat that we had. Um, 371 calls. Man, we went crazy today. If I was able to stay in them Q calls, man, that would have been. I probably would have took it right here anyway. If I did hold and take it right here. Look at that buying. That buying was insane. It's crazy. I don't know where everyone's at today, man. Check out my boy Ivy League. See what Mars doing. Mars up today because of Bitcoin and stuff. Um, all right. I might be about done for the day here shortly. I mean, if no one's on here talking. Obviously, even when people aren't on, I'll still stream. Sorry, let me mute up. Let's look at some. I want to see something. Oh, right quick. Damn dog, man. We're about to make a TikTok. Let me see something right quick. SPX. How come I can't buy SPX on Webull? I gotta run this dog out, guys. I'll be right back. We're gonna trade another half hour. We back. I gotta watch a video on how to trade. For some reason, Webull won't let me trade SPX, so I gotta figure it out real quick. Once I do figure it out, I might do a video on it because a lot of people are having trouble trying to find that.
Where I have SPX selected, but it's not linked to the actual chart because, like we just looked at, you can't actually access the SPX chart on Webull, which kind of sucks. But you can still pretty much use the SPY chart, and you'll be able to, because they're pretty much correlated identically, so you'll be able to base your entries off SPY. The candles match up pretty much 1-to-1. The only thing is the price is not going to be exactly the same because SPY is like it's like that. Another and how it works. So what you want to do is you want to create two different watch lists, and you want to have them linked to a different group. This one I have it linked to 4, and this one down here I have it linked to 3. Now the color doesn't matter with number, but they just have to be a different one. And then you want to go ahead and create two of these, which they're called quotes. Go to the widgets, add widgets. You'll find it right here in the quote tab and under the name quote. So you want to add two of those. And again, you want to have one of them linked to, so this one you want to have it linked to, so whatever you have your main chart linked to, but I just, now we'll see, now I'll talk about why this is important later on, but you want to have this one
I
linked to
think
a
SPY
different
might
color. So make sure
make
it's
another extension higher.
no matter which color, but now this one you do want to link it to whatever color you have linked to that view, the SPX puts. I might be.
I'm just gonna call Webull and see why they want. I should be able to trade SPX. I don't know what the issue is. I gotta make a TikTok too. You mute up because this damn dog. I'll probably wrap up in like a half hour and be done for the day. Just gonna watch the price action. Gotta make it. I gotta talk to Weeble. You tell them to call me. Alright, now let me make a TikTok on the gains for the day. I don't know if anyone's really in here watching but we'll probably wrap up in a half hour. So if anyone did just join, so we took SPY right here a little bit after the open. We were a little late on it, so we were up a decent amount. We still held through all this. We ended up taking profit like around here for like 30%. That was a 436 call, 1 day expiration. It would have been in the money. Shoot, I'm on the wrong chart. I'm on Q's. Uh, but we sold around here for like 30%. It was a 436 call. As you can see, it was in the money about 10, 15 minutes later. And then on Q's, I did take a 371. I held through all this. It was like a 90% trade. But I did down here load up on some 369s, and I really liked it. I was pretty heavy sized in that trade, and I did not like this price action. It looked like we were about to reject at the time. SPY was acting iffy as well, so Q's would be strong for a minute, and then go weak, and then SPY would be strong for a minute, and they just couldn't get on the same page. But as you can see, we got an extension. I bought them contracts for like $60, and I sold for break even. Ended up running to like 190, $200 or something, man. So that would have really been a nice trade. Would have made my week. But it is Monday, and I was taking that into account, and the price action was just iffy. So I didn't really like that. Wasn't too confident in it. It would have been nice to hold, but I'd rather have been safe than sorry. So right now we're just watching. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Look at AMD. Um, Marvel. This could be a falling wedge eventually. Boom. I am gonna making a TikTok right quick. We were looking at Google. Malta and Google puts. If he could have averaged down up here, that would have been really nice for him. Um, and yeah, if anyone drops by, just comment in chat so I know you're here. We can talk about any stocks you want to look at or anything. Dollar's coming down, so that's good for SPY. Hopefully, we get some more people in here tomorrow. The past week or two, we've had about 5 to 8 to 10 people in here, so today I don't know if everyone's busy or what, but let me make this TikTok right quick. If the dog barks, I will mute up. We do have earnings today. I'm going to go over some earnings in a second as well. I need to get a good song. Alright, we got the song for the TikToky. Beautiful, beautiful morning trading live on YouTube. NoremTrades. Please come join us. I want everybody to be financially free. And then we're going to drop some hashtags. Shoot. Damn it. Day trading, live trading, options trading for your page. 10x. Stock market crash. Trending. And then we'll do NoremTrades, and that's that, baby. I'm gonna paste that on the IG. Come join us live daily 9 to 1 on YouTube. NoremTrades for live trading, risk management, and education. Do some hashtags. Stock market crash. There is one day I won't be on here this week, and that will be Wednesday. Well, actually, I will be on. I'll just be on later, so I'll probably be on at like 10:30. Weeble, number Robin Hood, NoremTrades. Alright, damn, SPY just made another extension higher, bro. I don't even want to look and see how much my contracts would be worth. I don't even want to look at it. Let's get a SPY. Let's check Q's. Phoenix stop. Q's 369 calls are worth 159 now. Had two of them. That's $200 I left on the table. Let's check out the SPY 436. 1 day expiration. It's already in the money by $1, and it was a 1 day expiration. That's up $145 as well. It's about $400 I just left on the table. Damn it. It is Monday though, so people want to be careful. This thing could reverse on you. It could do a couple different things. So I think where we at now, fourth. We were just at 437.15. We could try to fill this gap on the daily. Man, the Bills, I mean the Giants, literally have been so bad, and they've been on like every prime time. They've been on a prime time game just about every week. All right. Um, Fucking dog barking, bro. I don't even got no likes today. Like, what's up with this, man? Oh, am I not signed in? Uh, how the hell do I only got one like? It's not counting none of my likes. And now it says two. He's literally playing with me. I'm right back, yo. 1 second. I'm checking something on my computer. Still can't believe the Niners lost to the Browns with their backup in. I know PJ Walker, he's not too bad, but that was interesting. I was hoping the Browns and the Bengals would lose yesterday. Because obviously I am a Ravens fan. Look at this run up this morning on SPY. At the 436 calls, we took profit. We could have held me another $150. The Q calls, that really hurt me. I was in two of them, 369s. I just didn't like this price action. Wanted to start the week off green, and we got up to here. They're in the money. But I did hit a QQQ 371 call for 90% and a SPY 436 for about 30%. We'll probably wrap up in a minute. I don't know where anyone's at today. I don't know, but I was hoping to have like maybe 6, 7 people in here again. If I could really keep going, there's a gap on the daily. Did we already fill that gap? Oh shit, I'm looking at Q's. Gap on the daily right there. Who's he talking about? The Niners and shit. This video just got recommended to me. It's official Guitar Hero 3 Guinness World Record. The kid's insane. Can't believe that extension on Q's. I was in the calls right there. At least we were right in the direction that it went. We pull up some pivot points. check the RSI on the daily. We're on the Qs right now. RSI is up here about 55, closer to overbought than it is oversold. MACD just curled down here. If you guys have any tickers or if anyone's in here wants me to pull something up, just let me know. Roblox isn't doing nothing. We bought calls about a week ago looking for this gap fill. I don't know what the hell it's doing. Would have been nice to grab AMD down here. Alright, what's about to happen? The Google puts would have been very nice up here. Let's see what they're looking at. They're looking like. Uh, Damn, it would have been nice to get them Google puts at high day. Uh, 135s were only $27 at high day. I'm gonna hold off on Google. Not confident in the put side on SPY or Qs either. Alright, let's look at some earnings for today and then we'll wrap up here in a minute. Um, alright, what up, bro? Man, good to have you in here, man. It's been just me all morning. I was like, damn, I didn't like I don't have any way to I only see you in the chat. I don't have you on like Twitter or anything else, so I couldn't like hit you up and be like, yo, 433 put at 17, word. So look at this, dude. Uh let me get a spy. Alright, we're on spy. Hold on, let me refresh the chart. So spy off the open, ripped a little bit. We grabbed a 436 1 day out call. We held through this chop, took profit like around here, so it was a 30% trade. It was great. Well, it really ran, would have been very nice. But so Q's and SPY, like every other minute, Q's would be strong and then SPY would be weak. And then Q's would be weak and SPY would be strong. So I got in some 369 Q calls down here, and I was a little nervous that this thing was going to reject and break down below the pre-market high. Man, them 369 calls, I bought them for like $60. Them things are at like $200 now or something like that, or they ran up to like 200. So I was sized a little heavy on that, so I was just a little nervous with that one. But I did hold a 371 Q call that I bought early as well with the SPY call, and I held that till like about up here for about 90%. But that 436 1 day out would have been nice. I'm gonna put. You know what you should do, Brandon? Not financial advice. Grab a 1 day output. I would grab a 1 day output because like I don't know which direction it's gonna go. I don't know that, but um you could have a little time on that thing and say we come down here rest of the day and trend down or something, break pre-market high. With that 1 day of extra time on that put on that contract, that thing's really gonna it's gonna be nice. Yeah, man, I'm just mad that I took off the 369 calls, bro. I'm not upset about not holding the 436 calls as well, but I mean, both of them, that's like $300, $400 that I just. But watching the price action this morning, it was just so iffy, dude. It was like SPY would be good for a minute, and then Q's would be good. Then the other one's weak, and it was just like I was like, all right, there's too much selling. But so I dropped a video on Friday, right? How in two trades They were both Friday trades. It was this past Friday and the week before. And I was saying in the video how you could have took $100 to 20 grand or $1,000 to 200K. In the first trade we called out the previous Friday when SPY moved up like $11, when we got in 426 calls, and then this past Friday I think you were here. It was 430 puts that we were in. I didn't hold all day like I should have, but that was like another 1,000% trade. So in them two trades, dude, on the first one, say you put like $1,000 in it and held all day. I think the contracts ran from like $15 to 400. You would have had like 20 plus thousand. And then if you layered that whole 20K on the next trade, which obviously that's a lot of risk, on the 430 puts this past Friday, you would have been sitting at like 200K. It was just insane. I broke down the math and stuff. Like Friday, I was just looking at previous trades, and I'm like, let me do the math on if I just hit those two trades and held all day, and it was just insane. But um, someone in here that used to be in here, I don't got them in here no more. They commented on my video and they said, you ain't even gonna tag me. You're welcome, bro. You know I called out them 300, 400% trades. I said, dude, you weren't. I didn't even know you the previous Friday. You weren't in my chat, so there's no way that's possible. And then this Friday, you weren't in there either. He was here during the week. You probably know who he is. But I had to cuss him out and shit because he commented on my IG talking shit. But I would never take credit for anyone else's trade. And if you're in here, he did call out some good trades, some great trades like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But then he messaged me talking dumb, saying, yeah, I need to be around people that hit home runs and all this weird crap. And he was mad because I sold a position. Like, I'm supposed to be holding people's hands, like riding out a position with you. No. So he had some weird energy and shit. And I just told him kick rocks. He blocked me. I said, dude, did you even watch the video? I said, there's no way these are your trades because I didn't know you on the first Friday where you would have had to do the first trade to turn the 1K into 200K. But the video is insane, man. I just couldn't believe the math when I went back over it. And it would have been a lot of size you would have had to put on the second trade, but it would have been all profits. But even $100 to 20K is just insane in two trades that we called out. Yeah, man. Like I just told him, there's something weird with his energy from the get go. The first day he came in here and traded, he's a good trader. I give him that. I give him props, and I shouted him out and stuff when he dropped great trades in the chat. But he was like, "Yo, bro, why'd you sell? We're supposed to be holding together and all this." And I'm like, and then he's like, "You said there's a head and shoulders too," so I grabbed puts. And I was like, no, I did not say it was a head and shoulders. I pulled up the chart and I'm like, I said if there's another neckline and another clean neckline, then it could be a head and shoulders. So he was just on some weird shit. I'm just glad that energy ain't in here no more for real. But that's about it, man. We called them trades this morning. I'm really not gonna do nothing else today. I'll hang out another 10, 15 minutes with you though, if you're just hanging out. I'm glad you came by. Because last week I had like, some days I had up to like 10 people in here. My boy Moth Trades, he stops by occasionally. And Professor, I don't know where Professor's at today. But just having like you three in here is that's a nice little chat. And then my brother and my boy Steve stopped by here and there, and then one or two other people. But today there was no one on here really. Um, I got my other computer streaming the live, so it might say there's another person. I don't know. Yeah. Are you green on them puts? Let me look at were you in Q's? You're in SPY. Let's look at them 433s. These could very well be in the money too by the end of the day. I had to message Webull because it won't let me trade SPX. It doesn't let me pull up the options trade. So it says I am approved for. Obviously, I can trade options on my Webull. I gotta pull up SPX. I seen some other people had the same issue. Someone said TPST bullish as well. So when I see stuff on Webull and the people that I follow, I'm gonna when they mention things, I'm just gonna pull stuff up and check it out. It got halted. Break even so far. So I'm gonna start doing a little more content rather than me just sitting here talking. When I see people post stuff that I follow on Webull, I'll pull up their charts and things like that. One of my first ever trades, right? Big trades. It was Saba. So this thing ran from like $30 to like 43 at one point, and I put like some size on it. And I made like 3 grand. After that, it was before I really traded options. I thought that I could just like, okay, find out the daily movers on Robinhood and what's moving the most, and just throw on a little size and catch it to the upside. But that was a terrible plan. You said your break even on SPY. I gotta figure out what's up with this SPX. Cause I've never traded SPX, only SPY. What do you use Webull, Brandon, or Robinhood? I don't know if a lot of people know, but there's all type of like inverse ETFs. So you can get a Bitcoin inverse ETF. So when Bitcoin goes down, the stock goes up and things like that. So there's a way to like uh, I don't know what the stock's called. I have to check it out, but yeah, we had a great morning, bro. But oh man, I was so close, and that's what I've been waiting for too. Robin never traded at Webull for options. Robinhood for stocks. That's good. Yeah, man. I was in there this morning, dude, and it was crazy the volume that came in and like just all that buying, bro. Like those trades are the best when you don't have to sit and wait with your emotions and like there's no drawdown. You're not bouncing from negative to green, from negative to green. It's just like if I could have just held 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes, then I would have had all that. But it's all good. We're gonna nail a good trade every day. It was Monday, so I wanted to start off green and have a good day. Um, Weeble is great, man. A lot of people don't like it because it's Chinese or whatever. I just gotta send them this email because it won't let me trade SPX on there. SPX costs a lot more money, but you can do 0 day expirations and stuff like that, just like on SPY, and capitalize on that. Where's Did you watch any football this weekend, Brandon? Like, do you watch football at all? My Ravens won, so I was happy about that, man. It always makes the week so much better when they win. And I tried after us losing last week. I tried to not like put my energy into it that much to where it could affect me. But like last week we lost, and I was just like mad as hell for the rest of the night. But we played in London. The energy over there was like it was cool. Like the fans were awesome. Nah, I got out of football when I was younger. Yeah, I was pretty good when I was younger, and then just went down the wrong path for a little bit, hanging out with the wrong people. It's weird when I think about it, bro. Like, I was 13, 14, hanging out with like 18, 19-year olds, 20-year olds, and I think about it nowadays. It would be so weird for me to be hanging out with a 13-year-old kid or a 14-year-old kid, hanging out with kids every day and smoking weed and drinking and doing all that crap that we were doing. It's like insane that like I don't know, it's just crazy. I was always more mature for my age, because I had an older brother and stuff, but that's just wild. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Hopefully you can get some nice downside and some volume come on right now. That's what I would like to see. If my dog barks, I gotta mute up for a second. Hopefully he doesn't. Brandon, we should use this to trade off of. I'm gonna show you. You should use that, bro. It will really take your trading to the next level. It's like, nah, I'm just playing. That's insane. The one kid that I had to boot up out of here, he uses this shit. I don't know how. I can't use that, bro. I feel like I can't get the whole picture with those candles because look, it's turning some of these green candles red. There's two green candles in here, but on this, it's turning them red, and then vice versa with the green. So I do like the hollow kinda, but I'm not used to it. I'll just stick with this. And that's insane. If you ever search up, like I search, oh, there you go, bro. Exactly what I said. Watch some volume come in right here. You need that. You need to see some, like, really rip down here. Put on some pivot points. I'm going to start using these pivot points. Damn. Buyers are trying to hold on. There you go. I think you flip this candle red, you could see like a huge candle to the downside. Here it comes. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on. You can do it. Let's go, Spy. You need some volume. She's got to do it. It's so interesting. After watching price action for so long, you can feel it before it happens. Like, look at this. Like, I'm pretty sure I called that about 2 minutes ago or whatever it was. I said we could really get a nice big candle to the downside. There you go. Look, bro. I don't know if you're taking profit or not, or if you're sized up. Um, I know you have a long way to go to 433. Possibly you could get some more. Here comes another candle now. Hopefully for you. Let me take this pivot point off. That's a pivot point right there, actually. So you break through that. That should help you. This is the 1 minute chart. I don't know how much weight those carry on a 1 minute chart. I'm not sure. Let me check the 5 minute. So maybe take this thing to 434.80. Let's take the pivot points off. I think you're gonna get some more. Dude, watch this thing really shit the bed right here. Just one contract. Just threw it out since I didn't. Through. Sometimes I can't see the last word of the first sentence because it's hard. Just threw one out since I didn't look much. Yeah. Phoenix don't bark. Look at that. That's nice, man. Fuck, bro. I was in position for that move this morning. I just did not want to start the day off red. And the way, like the volatility that was happening, it seemed like we were going to get a big move in one direction or the other. And if it rejected that pre-market high on Q's and SPY, I felt like it could really like be a nasty candle. That's why I got out. Gotta mute up 1 second. Look at that downside, bro. But yeah, just really, I'm happy to start the day green. I'm thankful, but that trade would have set me up for the week, man. It really would have. Look at this, more volume coming in. Hopefully. Um, okay. Shit. I'm just looking at 0 day SPX calls and puts. I'm trying to get used to it in case I ever need to buy it. The price is at 43.72. Um, Trying to look at puts or calls. How the hell do I even do this? SPX options. Options chain. Puts. Okay, 0 day. Um, okay, there we go. So SPX, it's up $44 on the day, right? 43, and that's 1%. So on an average day for SPX, it can move about $80. Let's look at the daily. So that one day, man. Wow. That was 4,200 to what? 43.20. But on an average day, SPX will move about 2%. So 436. Okay, so you could buy a 432 5 put on SPX for $90, one day expiration. That's not too bad. Let's look at Google real quick. Moth grab some puts on Google. Wow, definitely paid off. Imagine averaging down up here at the high day. That would have been beautiful. That's not even that big of a move, though. It looks like a huge move, but it's not. Let's check TLT. The dollar's coming down. I think Bitcoin and stuff is up like 5% today. What was that doing? So yeah, SPX is interesting. You have a good weekend, man. You get into anything? I wonder if. Look, bro, this could possibly be a head and shoulders. We could really get some downside, or this could have been the move. So if it's a head and shoulders, we gotta make sure it's on a couple time frames, which that is we're about to do. So this could be the head. This neckline, that's what you always really want to look for is make sure there's like a clean neckline. And then you got the little shoulder. So this could be a head and shoulders. We could see volume come in and spot really die here in a minute. Let's check on the 5 minute. It looks good on the 5 minute. Head, shoulder, shoulder. Um, 10 minute, perfect. 15 minute, bro. Watch out for some downside. If this doesn't play out, I would be surprised. Unless this was the move right here. But usually with a head and shoulders, you're going to get a big move down. It could be about to happen right now. I might grab one lotto put just for the hell of it. Shit. Let's see. Um, Grab a 434 put just for the hell of it in case this plays out. Let me get filled. Let me get filled. It would have been nice to be in up here, obviously, but we can't always get the high of the day. Let's see if this head and shoulders possibly plays out. Shit, I didn't get filled. Well, now I should be. I got filled now. I still got that crappy Roblox call from last week. Roblox isn't doing a damn thing. Everyone thought it was going to come up here and fill this gap right here, but nope. Let's watch to see if this head and shoulder plays out. I think it's about to happen. Head and shoulders is one of them patterns that are just so damn accurate. Like everyone, if you see it, most likely everyone else sees it. It's got to be clean though, clean neckline. Look at this. Here it comes. No? Is she gonna? I just want to see a huge dump off right now. We're up 10%. Not a bad trade so far. Now we are up. Let's go, Spy. We are up 12.5%. You with us, Brandon? Head and shoulders playing out 15%. Come on. You can do it, Spy. Would have been very nice to size up on puts up here. I think the volume's about to come in right now. It's a small risk, low risk trade, so we're not that worried if we see a green candle or anything. Just a perfect example of how you can play SPY both ways and be so profitable. You could grab calls off the open, make bank, look for the high day reversal or reject, and bank on the way back down. All right, I think here is where we're about to go down. Everyone's got to see that head and shoulders, unless I'm just tripping. 434 put. So let me see where pre-market high is. Right at 434.15. So if we can get down to pre-market high, this will probably be over 100%. All right, we're back at break even because SPY's playing games. I'm gonna mute this up, Brandon. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna smoke real quick and be right back. All right, bro. Well, that ain't good right there. I wonder if that's a. I wonder if we're coming up to really send this thing down. I think that could be it. All right, I'm coming right back. 3 minutes. I think we do. Appreciate you coming through, Brandon. I'm gonna hang out another. We'll hang out till like 12. See what happens here. I was saying I could have been wrong on that Head and Shoulders, or this could have been the move. Usually it's much bigger, but this could have been the move right here. Um, what is that? 436 to. That's a dollar move. So that could have been the move right there. And it looks like there is some support here. So right here looks like a little bit of support. Yeah, I could have just been late on that, but we're gonna hold, see what happens. It's a light trade. Shit, I almost spilled my coffee everywhere. I would really like to see some momentum to the downside here. I was just late. This would be a decent area to grab more, average down, but there is some support right there at that 435.50. Let's see if we can. This looks like a lower high at the moment. Let's see if we can go back down. It's crazy. Like you'll be sitting here watching these charts, and you're in a position, and it's struggling to go your way or something. You walk away from the charts, and an hour later, it just blows through it. That's why I'm careful sometimes with setting a stop loss, because a lot of times it just goes and hits your stop loss, and then it goes exactly the way you wanted it to go. If you're sized up, you definitely have to have a stop loss, but if it's a super light trade, then just keep in mind your risk to reward. We got 57 subscribers now. The goal is to hit 60 right now and then go for 100. I searched up the other night some day trading, and there's a lot of people with some channels that are like at 20,000, 30,000, and they just live trade. It's pretty dope. Wrapping up in about 5 minutes. Trying to see what this does. Okay. Can you close that door behind you up there?
Yeah.
When you go up and down. Alright, let's see if we can get that move to the downside now. See if we can break this right here. I say there's a little support because of right here. There was a little selling, but we held this up. We consolidated for a minute. The longer you consolidate somewhere, usually, depending if it's like looking like resistance or support, but support wise, if there's a lot of price action in there, that's a lot of liquidity changing hands, a lot of money changing hands, and just a lot of liquidity. And that really helps support to go up. I'd like to see a big red candle right now, and then see some volume kick in and us really blow through here. It is about lunchtime. Say nothing happens in the next 5 minutes, I might just set a $5 stop loss on this and hold it. I do want to look at earnings right quick. Let's check that out. Shit. Let me shout out someone right quick. Where's he at? I don't even think he's ever came through my live, but um, he said his account got locked and reset. Nomad Capital Ventures. He's a cool dude. Follow him. Even though he hasn't stopped through here yet, but we'll shout him out. Hopefully, I don't have a huge following, so I don't know if anyone's gonna go follow him. But earnings whispers. Want to check that? My bad. What we got for today? You guys go here on Twitter or the website to ever get find out earnings. Wednesday we have Tesla and Netflix. Um, who else do I like? AT&T, American Airlines. Not too much going on. Not too much going on. There we go. Let's get some downside. Let me shout out Nomad Capital in a tweet. Damn, there's some buying. Sorry if y'all hear a vacuum in the background. Oh yeah, you're good, bro. Uh, but if you ever want to check earnings whisperer, whatever the hell it's called, you should make a Twitter at some point, bro. Just one reason why: the trading community on Twitter is like insane. That's where it's all at. There's people posting call outs every 10 minutes. There's just so much like trading information when it comes to Twitter. Like stuff like this, earning whispers, just come here and check it out. But you can probably, even if you don't have Twitter, you can Google earning whispers. I think for the website, you have to pay for it. I'm not sure. Um, Except, and you can look at all types of financials, all types of stuff. But even if you don't have Twitter, you can go on Twitter and check some stuff out. Uh, but Twitter is a very good tool to use as a trader. Like, there's so much information on there. And you can see some of these people that have big followings and see what they're doing and things like that. Sorry if y'all hear this vacuum upstairs. We're going to wrap up in just a minute. Let's just see what SPY does here. Is it kind of making some support out of this? Or is it... I don't know what it's doing. What else too, Brandon? I probably told you this before as well. TradingEconomics.com, dude. You cannot beat it. Anything important highlighted in red. It's very important. You can click it, see what last month's was, see how it's done over the year for that exact data. If you go to this website, you just want to go to calendar. You want to go to countries, you want to hit clear. Click United States. People for other countries, you can click your country, you hit save, and just US stuff will pop up. Well, it has Canada on right now. Let me clear it. But this is amazing. Like, this is like a hack. Like, you don't have to pay for this, completely free. Look at all this data coming out today. We could click and read every one of these. And so on Friday, oh, nice candle. When was it? Was it Friday that sent us down? Yeah. So on Friday, having a catalyst at your back is very important. So for that trade, that was another reason I should have held them 430 puts on Friday because we had data come out, Michigan consumer sentiment, right? And I found out through here. As soon as it happened at 10 a.m., I clicked it, I read it. From what I understood, it was bad. And you can figure that out. So, from what I understood, it being bad, I locked in my puts right under pre market high. There was a ton of risk to reward. Risk to reward was very high. Um, and I should have held throughout the day because that was a catalyst. That's like wind at your back, like you being a sailboat. That's just like extra wind just coming right through your sails. So that's another reason I should have held them puts on Friday to maximize my reward, even when there was a little bit of buying here and there. We had a catalyst to send us down, and that's what we did. We dropped like $6. It was a great day Friday. As of the past couple weeks, Fridays have been trend days. You want to look for any patterns on days as well. Uh, Up until a month or two ago, Thursdays were 90% of the time all summer they were trend days, especially after some data coming out on Wednesdays, because a lot of times data will come out on Wednesdays. But Thursdays were trend days a lot of the time all throughout the summer. Past couple weeks, Fridays have been trend days. Well, with that catalyst at your back, it really helps. So that tradingeconomics.com is very important. It helps me a lot. This contract's just going to deteriorate if we don't start getting a move down. It looks like we're rejecting again. That is great. We got to break down through this support. Um, and that's all we need to do, really. Let's check AMD. If we can get AMD for a good price down here, anywhere like around 105, 106, 50. What's the high day? 107.48. You grab like a 112 call or something for the end of the week on AMD. Um, AMD can make you a lot of money if you play it right. AMD is one of those stocks for me that I really love. I kind of know it. AMD, Q, SPY, occasionally IWM, once in a while Tesla. Those stocks can make you a lot of money. A lot of people play the SPY and everything just mainly for the liquidity because the spread is really tight. It's always tight. There's volume coming in. And what else? And there's usually a nice size move on SPY every day. We're up $5 today almost. Only 1% as well. On a very good day, you can get a 2% move on SPY. Average day, 1% move, 0.7%, and that's very good as well. Alright, we're gonna probably cut these. Well, we only got one put. Let's wait. Let's give it one more second. Lost $12 on it. 30%. It's all good. We just was just throwing something at the wall, seeing if it would stick. This might have been the move from the head and shoulders. Head, shoulder, shoulder, boom. That was beautiful. I didn't see it till right about here. So that's when I got my position, somewhere around here. A little late. But head and shoulders are amazing. And if anyone ever wants to like go look and search up patterns and things like that, like you can always uh, stock trading patterns. There's actually some pretty cool charts that you can print out and stuff. Like you could pull this up. I know a couple people who have like this type of stuff as their like keyboard mouse pad. all types of stuff, man. You just patterns like they take a while to kind of notice and remember. It takes a minute. Like I don't know all the patterns. I know like bull flags, bear flags, head and shoulders, reverse head and shoulders. Tweezer bottom, tweezer top on the 5 minute is a great sign for reversals or a small reversal. Um, what's the one? Island. What's the island one? What's that pattern? I forgot about that. Island reversal. Yep. So like, there's so many things. You just research them, slowly start to see them on charts, and then you'll start to kind of memorize some of them. Let's see what Spy does here. I'm trying to be patient with it, but I am gonna hop off in a few minutes. We could start to go up, looking like a little W. Stop crying, Phoenix. You'll be here tomorrow, right, Brandon? Wednesday morning, I won't be on at the same time. I got a doctor's appointment. I'll be back probably by like 10:30, 11, and I'll just hop on for an hour real quick, try to hit like one trade. I don't want to not get on because I'm trying to build consistency like every day, just at least be on for at least an hour. There will be a time or two eventually where I won't be able to get on. I'll have something to do, but man, I could have really banked on them calls this morning. All right, I'm gonna hop off in like 1 or 2 minutes, and then I'll set a stop loss. All right, maybe now we get to move down. But if you do ever decide to just hop on Twitter, you can make a little quick account. Follow a lot of people on there. You can go to my account and see who I'm following. I only follow like 90 people, but there's some really good stuff on there. There's like dark pools and stuff, a lot of crazy data, smart money stuff, and all types of things where they constantly post like dark pool activity. Dark pools is where like the smart money and like big funds are buying and things like that, where it won't necessarily pop up on the tape. So like, there's a lot of like analysis like that on there, all types of stuff. There's a lot of scammers and BSers though on there too that are try to get you to sign up for their trading course, and every day these people post, right, only only 3 spots left. Sign up now while you got the discount. After these 3 people sign up, there will be no more discount. And you see the people post it daily. It's like, bro, you've been saying there's only 3 spots left for like the past 2 years. We should be almost green on this, but the time deterioration. Damn, the 49ers kicker who missed a kick to win the game for them against the Browns, his whole entire family showed up there to watch him. That's sad. It's got to be tough to be a kicker, man. All right, we're about break even. Let's see. Still down 12%. That's the thing with 0 date expirations. If we had a 1 day out, we'd probably be back break even because it wouldn't have lost that much on this move up. But you just gotta know when to use the 0 date expirations at your for you, and when to use the 1 day expiration. Let's see what SPY does here. We gotta kind of break through this resistance. Let's put a little trend line. Let's see what kind of lines we got. Phoenix, stop crying, dude. What's this ray? Oh, that's cool. So I can do that for pre-markets. Shit. Gonna wrap up here. Let's just see what we can do right quick. See what SPY does. If I had to predict it, I still think we go down. It's just a matter of when. Then we can go. If we get the pre-market high, my contract will almost be in the money. I have a 434 put. And say we break pre-market high and go down to pre-market low, this contract will be worth like $300. I'm gonna wrap up, guys. I'm just gonna set a little stop loss at whatever this is. So the low on this contract, since I've had it, I'll set a stop loss there. I'll be back tomorrow morning, guys, 9:20 a.m. If you ever check at 9:20 and I'm not on, just wait a minute or two. I'll be right on afterwards. I try to get on here before the market opens so we can set our levels, things like that. I appreciate y'all for stopping through. Thank you, Brandon, for stopping through. I appreciate you in the chat, man. Had a good time, and we'll be back tomorrow and the rest of the week. Everyone have a good day. I am still holding this 434 put. Just going to set a little stop loss. Very light position, no big deal. So we had a great day. We hit SPY calls for 30% and QQQ call for 90%. And then we also would have banked on some more Q calls, but I sold for break even. But have a good day, y'all. I appreciate y'all.